Can you all hear me? Lovely people. Let me know in the comments or in the chat because my laptop is telling me that my microphone isn't working. That's not a good start. Can you let me know? Or just give me a thumbs up or you can hit me. Cool. Okay. You can. Amazing. Amazing. Right. I'll just give it a couple of minutes and give people a chance to jump on. I'm just going to send out a little reminder. Amazing.
Sorry, I'm here. I was running late.
Are you all right, love? That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. No, you might even be able to finish shouting in the background. He's only just going. Dan's taking him up. He's going. Get me on. I'm like, okay.
Oh, bless him.
Right. Okay. So, what we thought tonight was where we've obviously been doing Growth Academy, and we're actually meeting up on Wednesday, aren't we? To go through all your letters. I've got them all behind me on a shelf here. I'm very excited. I've not opened any of them. Obviously, though, it's funny because obviously, like normal posters been coming through as well, and I'm like, "What's this? Can I open it?" I'm half expecting to get there, and there's like, I don't know, some appointment or something that's come through, and I'm like, "Oh, that's been sitting on my shelf for a week." Because
my postman went, "Is it your birthday?" I was like, "Not quite."
No. Right, let me just. You're really quiet. Maybe it's my. Right, that's better. Okay. Right, okay, so I'll get started. This is recorded. So if anybody obviously isn't here, I will share the recording tomorrow. But we just thought, obviously, where we've been having like weekly Growth Academy, and we're kind of gonna miss that. I'm not expecting everyone to turn up every week, but basically, just one night a week where we can put a Zoom link out, people can come together, they can share ideas. No like massive structure, just so we can like have a bit of accountability to go into the week. So, but yesterday I was chatting like with Emma and Caroline and Katrina and Wendy. So tonight we've come together and we're going to go through the planning ahead document. Going forward, I'm probably going to do these on a Monday night, just so like some of you can have your own like team meetings and stuff. But if then one night I throw it out on a Thursday, like they're just going to be like very relaxed, but there'll just be one night in the week where we can kind of connect and collaborate and share ideas, and you know, people can share like what's working. And if you want to ask me anything, if you've got any questions or anything like that, won't let me put video on. Right, okay, bottom. It'd be wonderful. I'm gonna find that. I don't quote me on this, but there is a statistic about if you. Oh, you're on, Vicky. There's never any pressure to have your camera on, but there's a statistic that if you are on a Zoom meeting and you have your camera on, like how much more information you actually take in. Because if you have your camera off, you're not as present in the room, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't remember where I heard that, but that is apparently true. So if you can't
concentrating on the person's face when they're talking.
Yeah, it's something to do with that, isn't it? Like if you're actually concentrating. So if you totally, absolutely can, like I totally get it. But if you can, that's fab as well. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. So Emma was obviously going to have her team meeting tonight. So we were like, actually, because it's like the first of the month, let's come together, let's collaborate. We can go through the planning ahead document. Katrina's obviously not here tonight because her son is really not well in hospital. So obviously we're sending out lots and lots and lots and lots of love there. But I think there is some of Katrina's team on, and obviously like we can share this recording as well. So as you were going to go through the planning ahead document, Emma, I've printed it off, but do you want to kick off and start with that?
Yeah. I mean, I very nearly didn't print it off because I've literally just printed it off, which is why I was late.
Me too.
My printer was like on a go slow. I was like, come on. Although I was dancing around my office to Ray Escapism as well at the same time. So
I wish you
living my best life. I just love that song. I'm obsessed with it. So I was just playing that. But no, planning ahead. So it's really short this month because we've got a lot going on with new season. If you didn't already know.
If you hadn't realised, we're in a new catalogue season.
Woo! And it's amazing. I am loving it. My customers are loving it as well, to be fair.
P.S. I am drinking Pepsi Max in a wine glass. It's not wine. I just...
Why?
The roast dinner earlier. I feel a bit posh if I do that.
I've just got tea. Can't have anything else. My acid reflux don't allow it. So it's tea and water for me.
I have got water as well.
Okay. So the planning ahead, like I say, this month it's really short. I think for March, at Dan's end of month live, he was very mindful that for the first 3 weeks of this month, he wants us to concentrate on catalogue, which I agree with massively. I haven't shared anything clearance either, because for me, the beginning of March is all about new season.
Yeah.
All about new season. All the new scents, all the new products, the warmers. Like, we've got so much content, and it's all about the catalogue for me. And
I'll be honest, I'm about to place a nearly £400 order. That's what I was loading on, and it is pretty much all room sprays. Like, it's like but funny you say about the clearance. I did randomly, I haven't shared this, she's obviously just been on my website. She'd ordered a rooms, like I said, I'm a sample club, which I'm going to talk about that again in a minute. And then she'd been into clearance and she'd ordered an Alice in Wonderland warmer. So people,
that's been quite a while.
People do go into the clearance and have a nose.
I do. I've got customers that check it on the 1st of every month, because they now know that it gets updated on the 1st of every month. I don't even share that anymore. No. They just know. They're like hardcore
they're
customers.
Like, we know. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on.
That's all right. So there's no LTLs coming out until later on in the month. So they have done some curated bundles in March though. So I don't know if you've noticed, but every month they've been doing their own bundle. Like we make our own bundles, and we make up. If you've been in Growth Academy, you'll have done this, made your own 6-pack. Scentsy have started to do that as well for us, so that we can advertise it. And they've done Feeling Sensational 10-bar bundle, which I've not looked at that, so I've no idea how much that is.
I was just going to bring that up because
bring it up.
So Natalie messaged me the other day and said, like, do these count for the incentive? And
are there new bars?
Basically, some of them, but let me just bring them up because I don't want to give the wrong information. One of them's new bars, one of them's not. So let me
Shamrock and Shenanigans, isn't it?
No. So the Feeling Sensational 10-bar bundle is Bamboo and Rainfall, which is amazing.
I love that.
Cake Meets Paradise. Coastal Sunfruit, Evening Sky, Pineapple and Palm, Pinkberry Sandalwood, Sipping Poolside, and Sun Castles. So
that is all the 10 new seasons. That's all the 10.
No, sorry, and Sunset Citrus and Very Vanilla.
That is all of the 10 brand new ones.
So that's all the 10.
I love that. I love that they've done a curated bundle, which is all 10 new. That's amazing. You sell 2 of them. You've done the incentive. Job done.
Literally. So
that's clever.
That is very clever marketing there. So yes, obviously that one does, but the other one doesn't. So basically,
yeah, Shamrock and the Shenanigans doesn't, and I'm a little bit surprised by that one because Shamrock Splash isn't in there. They've done all green bars, but they've not put Shamrock Splash. So I was a bit like, oh, okay, fair enough.
You thought they would have done.
Anyway, so their bundles that Scentsy have done for you. They're on your system, so you don't have to kind of make them up yourself. You can just, advertise them out to your customers. I think if I go back in the image sharing group on the directors group, I think someone's done some images that we can probably share as well with the bars on flyers. So we'll share those as well. And then limited time offers. There are some. Where are we? So it talks about scent of the month. This month's scent of the month is Cotton Candy Tales. And we've got an obviously new March whiff box, and I know there's been a lot about the whiff box, but we don't actually know.
We don't know yet. So
I am getting mine tomorrow. I will share what's in it, I promise.
Yeah, mine's coming as well. So we will take some pictures and share, but I know there's been a lot of speculation. Like a couple of people have said, oh, so-and-so's have it. There's no one in the UK had it yet because there's no one, it hasn't arrived to anybody yet. So
the only reason Region 1 get it is because some of the consultants live in Idaho, so they go fetch it from home office.
They go to pick it up from home office.
Normally.
They're literally there, like on the 1st. And I know 9 times out of 10 it is same or similar, but obviously some things are region specific. So I'll be honest, when the whiff box first came out, right, it was they never used to tell us. Like we never, and obviously once somebody got it, they could share. But the whole concept when the wish box first came out is we weren't supposed to tell people what was in it. The whole idea of the wish box was that it was a surprise and that it was just a surprise box every month. And even now, when this confirmation comes out, it doesn't come from Scentsy. It just comes from somebody having a wish box and sharing the contents. And that's why they always say, like, it is subject to change. And I remember talking to Angelica about this, and she was like, it's supposed to be a surprise. I'm like, I know. But so don't like stress that it is only the 3rd and we haven't got the content yet, because
No, Scentsy don't share it.
Scentsy don't actually share it. It just comes from consultants. But Emma will have hers tomorrow, and hopefully I will as well.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. If DPD pull the finger out, I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, March scent of the month this month is Cotton Candy Tales. That is 10% off for this month, which is $6.52. If your customers like bakery, they're going to love it. If not so much. So what I did actually, while I'm thinking about that, I do well, mine's called Wax Club, which is a scent of the month club, and I place my order on the 1st of every month now, because I have like 13 to 18 people that buy from it every month now. And this month I knew my customers don't like bakery. There's a couple that do, but most of them are like, no. So I did Bamboo and Rainfall, and I sold like 10 bars of that. So I was halfway to the incentive before I'd even started.
Yeah.
So I was boxing clever there. So if you do anything like that, or mystery bags and things, make sure you're putting in those new products so that you hit the incentive, because why not?
And also, it's getting new stuff under people's noses. Like, I literally, I just love new season. Like, because I'm not saying don't focus on the clearance, like Emma said, and obviously I've sold an Alice in Wonderland one today, so I'm not going to go like, oh no, you're not having that. Obviously, she's having it, but we have got so much to work with, and loads of it's new. So it's like your customers then get to fall in love with it, and then they tell their friends about it, and then and then I don't know. It's just there's just so much opportunity with the new catalogue, isn't there?
Yeah, and I feel like as the weather gets better, like today, we've been in the garden, and it was like what 5:30, 6:45, and I was like, oh my god, it's still light outside. So I feel like spring summer waxes this is like the right time to get them.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are wanting those like fruity, fresh kind of waxes. Like my customers are loving. Like I sent out, when I literally killed myself doing it, but I sent out 50 sample packs to my VIPs. So I've got quite a few regular customers who I always manage to get sample packs out before the 1st of the month. And they're loving the new fragrances, like proper loving them.
Yeah.
So we've got some 10 really good fragrances this year. Pink, grey,
I really like as well. Sorry, I've just got to take this off. I'm really warm. I'm like sitting here. Sorry, I bathed Finland. I'm like really hot. Oh, right. But I've had loads of people comment as well on Very Vanilla, because we've never really, like obviously I know we've got Vanilla Bean Buttercream and we had Frosted Vanilla in the last catalogue. But we've never really had just like a just vanilla scent, like
it's quite expensive, like I think.
Yeah.
Because I warmed it in my kitchen. I don't like Vanilla Bean Buttercream. It's far too sweet for me. But I warmed Very Vanilla and I was really shocked. I like it.
Yeah, I really like it. And I'm not normally a vanilla-y type person.
No, neither am I.
It's just, when people go, have you got anything vanilla? We've only ever really had a bakery scent, haven't we? Whereas now we've got one that's just vanilla. So I think that's going to be.
I think it'll go well. But Pink Berry Sandalwood, if you like ghost perfume, my God, you need that wax in your life. It is so good. Like, not cold. You smell it cold, it's like, oh yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
But you warm it, and sipping poolside. Jeez, man, that is on point.
Amazing.
So good. Yeah. So please use your house credits to get the new scents, because they are incredible. Anyway, we've digressed from the thing. So limited time offers. Harry Potter is coming out. Now, if you were at World Tour, you will have seen Harry Potter. I don't think I've got a picture for you now. Let's print out loads of stuff. We'll have a look. But Harry Potter is coming out now. It's a book warmer. I did share the photos from the end of month live, to be fair, so they are in the group. And it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, because J.K. Rowling won't allow us to use the rights to the Philosopher's Stone. However, it's a beautiful warmer. I don't think I've got a picture of it, but there are pictures in the group of it. And that's coming out with a 4-bar wax collection, which is the Honeydukes, which is the sweet. So I reckon they'll be quite similar to the Wonka bars.
Yeah. Which obviously sold out like super quickly. Just to elaborate on what Em just said, if any of you weren't at World Tour or hadn't heard why that is, before, like literally months ago, like 6 months ago, as SSDs, we were called to a Zoom, and basically they said, look, we've got this design of this warmer coming, like we can't call it the Philosopher's Stone. JK Rowling won't give us the license to that, so we have to call it Sorcerers. Like, what do you think? Do you think we should just not run with it, or shall we just go with it? Now, I'll be honest, don't shoot me, I haven't seen the Harry Potter films, so I don't understand it, but I do and also understand what a phenomenon it is. So obviously I was like, yeah, just like surely it's better to have it than not. And that was the general consensus. So we just thought, look, if people like love the franchise, love the film, you know, they're gonna get it out there. They're not gonna, you know, but that was the reason basically why Scentsy did try, but JK Rowling owns the rights to that and does not want to give it, which is, you know, totally her prerogative.
You know what? I am like a massive Harry Potter fan, like huge. I absolutely love it. And for me, I don't care if it's got Sorcerer's Stone on it, I'm having it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I just think it's all part of the whole thing, innit? It's all part of the, you know, it's still a Walmart. It's still, you know, the Sorcerer's Stone was the title of the book in America. So it's still part of the Harry Potter story. So for me, I'm still having it.
You're still going for it. So yeah, no, it was just oh sorry, what's everyone's new favorite? Sorry, we're not ignoring comments, but I'm a little bit like a magpie. Like we'll come to comments in a minute. So yeah, sorry, I'm carry on.
Yeah, there's not much else going on. So obviously they've put down about World Tour, because World Tour is still going on in America. The last one was yesterday. And then the last thing that they've put on there is the Joy promotion, which I do have a picture of that somewhere. So if you've not already seen, we have like a mini kit for £42. And rather than a mini warmer this time, they've put a mod warmer in. Can you see that? It's not ideal. But so this is 42 quid. So you'll get, I think it's like 5 catalogues, a mod warmer, Pinkberry Sandalwood wax bar. That's got the art of fragrance in it as well, which is the it's like a little box, isn't it? With hey Caroline.
Hello.
It's like a little box.
You know I was gonna do that.
It's the Luna. What is it? The fragrance.
I've got it here. I've got it here. Hang on 2 seconds.
It's like Blue Peter is one she made it. So you get that.
It's full of these little.
You need to turn your blur off though.
Yeah, how do I do that? I don't know.
Right, go to oh, hang on a second.
I don't even know how it's on. I don't even know how I did it or what.
Right, go to where it says stop video at the bottom, but don't click stop video. Click the little
arrow. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Hi, we can see you.
Right, hang on, because I've got my dinner here as well.
Sorry, it's like gone.
So, no, in here, the art of fragrance, it is lots of little testers, but not as you know it. They are, so obviously each wax is made up of different notes, isn't it? So these are individual notes, and they've taken, for example, Luna is the only actual wax in this. They've got the top notes, the mid notes, and the base notes, so you can discover how they create our waxes basically. And there's a QR code. You know I love a QR code.
You do love a QR code.
You do love a QR code.
And that, and it will take you to the training on Workstation.
So if you went to SFR at Manchester, it was SFR Manchester.
Yeah.
Then you will have done that. You will have done that in the big room, and it was really interesting. I really liked it.
It was good fun.
I love that they're getting that, because you get that in the big kit, but you don't get it in the host kit. But they have put it in the little join promotion one.
It's like, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the £19 join kit. I'd much rather, and I have vocalized that as well on leadership calls, because I just think we have a kit every single month, like we can do the host kit, and I just think, I know like some people might disagree with me, and that's absolutely fine, but I just think, like you say, I love that in this one you get so much, like so many more materials to work with, don't you?
I think it's much better that they've got a I don't want to say a proper warmer, right? Because obviously warmer is a proper warmer, but an actual warmer
And a fragrance flower. That is the best thing in this.
Yeah, fragrance flower.
And then you still get catalogues and they still get little waxes. But if you don't have a host kit that you want to offer and you've got people that don't want to pay £85 plus shipping, this kit is perfect. It's 42 quid. And these days, that's how much a takeaway costs. I don't know if anyone's had a takeaway recently. Extortionate.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, especially when there's 5 of you.
I said to somebody the other day that I've paid for a pair of shoes. I've paid more for a pair of shoes than I would for that kit.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, I know.
Just to be able to start a business for £42 is massive. So if you're doing the sponsoring, spring sponsoring in WhatsApp, then you should be sharing this everywhere.
Now, on that note though, I don't think I've shared this yet, and you may or may, while we're talking about kits, you may or may not have noticed that the actual starter kit has changed.
Yes. I got it as well.
If you hadn't noticed, and obviously we've been focusing on the £42, which is amazing. However, the actual starter kit has, I don't know if you can see that.
You can see that on mine.
Has been updated. So you now get in the and the reason behind this we had talked about this. So basically they just felt like the grey gloss warmer didn't give like the full
experience
effect, because the sense experience, because obviously it doesn't glow. So like, you know, the whole part of Scentsy is like I've only got literally a couple on there now, and that whole unit's like lit up, like, you know, it didn't have the glow. So you now get the Flower Garden Scentsy warmer. So oh, there you go, you've got that. Mine's in a box in the garage, but I think it's great. I had it in the caravan. But anyway, so we've got that, but also you get, it was you saying about the flower that just reminded me. So you get the Flower Garden Scentsy warmer, you get I promise that is only Pepsi Max in that wine glass. Black raspberry vanilla. Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Not only do you now get that warmer, you also get 3 different coloured bulbs.
Yes, I've seen that in the photo. That's brilliant.
You can change up the bulbs so people can see like the different effects. So you get the Flower Garden warmer, you get black raspberry vanilla wax, you get Lunar wax, you get a slate mini fan diffuser, which is amazing.
Room spray.
Amazon, what's that?
Room spray.
Room spray. You get Amazon Rain Scentsy Pod twin pack. You get Squeeze the Day counter clean, aloe water and cucumber Dahlia Darling fragrance flower, vanilla bean butterbean room spray. You get Amazon Rain scented stickers, coconut lemongrass scented stickers, Lunar scented stickers,
all the classics.
Look at the list.
Green and pink bulb.
Huge.
Classic.
I haven't got blue, green, or pink, but I've got red. There you go.
Amazing. You get Classic Curve felt samples. You get the Art of Fragrance training kit, the quick start guide, the consultant guide, the product training guide, product sheets, order forms, postcards, thank you postcards, merchandise bags, mini zip bags, and the bag. So you actually get so much more in there for the same price. So we have, not only have we got the £42 kit, we literally, the actual kit has had like a massive upgrade.
So is the host kit.
And so has the host kit.
The host kit's also got the Flower Garden, a room spray, and a fragrance flower.
How amazing is that? Like,
I think it's such a great warmer as well, because like you said, the grey gloss doesn't light up. Well, it has light, but it doesn't light up. But it's the Flower Garden one's like, it's a neutral, it's white. So
and also, how amazing that you get a fragrance flower now.
I know, that is so good.
Like, everyone needs a fragrance flower. So that's the kit. So we just need, I know we've done this, like the sponsoring in spring, and we're going to be sharing content in there, and we haven't even talked about this, but we're going to think of a task that we're going to set you for this week, because I think the only way, right, your business, and we've said this a bazillion times and we'll say it forever, because nothing, like we said, this business isn't easy, but it is really simple. And the bottom line is, if you want your business to grow, as in like you want to grow, you want to promote through the compensation plan, you have to start, you have to sponsor your business, and that comes from finding new customers, which can then turn into teamies. If you want to promote, that is. If you don't, totally cool, no pressure. But if you do, it's all about sponsoring. So huge focus on sponsoring this month for definite.
Yeah, and it's just, it's not even about you know, the added bonus is your business growing, but actually it's about what it can do for everybody else. And
Totally.
you know, if you think about what Scentsy's done for you, and this is a great attraction marketing post, which was today's task. If you think about what it's done for you, and I don't just mean money, I mean everything, and share that, you know, facts tell, stories sell, like 100%. If you tell a story about how, when you first started, you know, if you first started and it took you 2 years to go live, but you wouldn't have done that had you not joined Scentsy, that's a story. That's about how you've changed and how it's affected you.
Yeah.
You need to be telling people that.
Have a customer looking at the junkets tonight, decide which one she would like. This was from my top 5 dream team combo yesterday.
Yes.
Exclusive kit is insane value. Yes, Claire.
I love that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it is, and it's just about telling people exactly what it can do for them. Don't make it, you know, share your experience, but then don't make it about you. Find out what it is that they're looking for. It might not be money.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's so important. So important to ask them why.
Join my team. Hate that sentence. Join my team.
Oh,
no.
Hate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not great.
So I know I said obviously, you know, like we're not going to have any huge content, but what I would like to know from you guys, I'd love somebody to like unmute themselves or share in the comments. Like I said, this isn't a big training. This is, you know, I want you to imagine that we're sitting here with a cup of tea. What someone let me know, like what are your plans for this month? Like we all start on, you know, 0 PRV, or like where has your PRV come from this weekend? How have you kickstarted your month? Like we all start on that 0. But lots and lots of you have been sharing that, you know, I've already hit the incentive, or I'm already active. I'd love to know like where your PRV has come from, or where you plan on it coming from this week. Like what's been working for you. I'm going to put you onto gallery view.
He's brave.
Somebody be brave and share with us.
Who's active?
Yeah, who's active? Put your hand up.
Right, we've got a couple of people. Louise, can I unmute you? Okay, I think you need to do yourself. There you go.
Evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
I'm active and I'm super chuffed with myself. I just I've done the treat bags. I've done new season treat bags. I haven't told them what's going to be in it, but I'm going to do a wax bar and a room spray. And yeah, I had so many people private messaging me that initially I wanted to sell 10, but I'm on 16 at the minute. So
amazing.
Yeah, and then I had a couple of the you know, the Marvel warmers when people were taking the photos saying that they were all discounted. I sold 2 Thor and 1 of the normal Marvels, so that like just tipped me over. So
amazing.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, so I'm not going to relax, but I also want to recruit somebody this month as well and promote to lead, because I got my first one last month, so I'm going to focus on that now that I'm active, if that makes sense. Not, you know, worry about so much the PRV, but just just share the join kit, because it's just awesome. So
it's just incredible, isn't it, this month?
Yeah,
especially with that warmer.
Amazing. Thank you, my love.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Right, I'm just going to go through some of the comments on the side. So I've actually started on the 1st of the month, but getting there, you will totally get there, Anne. I've had a few orders for room sprays, sample bags, plus new flowers. Amazing, Vicky. I did a day of post focusing on clearance and sold 3 warmers. Amazing, Debbie. I know we said, obviously, don't focus on, you know, focus on the new catalogue, but clearance is totally there to be worked with. I did not active yet. Awaiting my new brochures to arrive and wax bars to make my first sample packs. Can I give you a little tip for that? Okay. I haven't given out 1 new season sample pack or a brochure yet. And I'm still now putting through a £400 order. So don't just wait on them. Like, they're amazing when they come in, but be sharing the new season. Like, don't wait for those. They're going to be an additional when they come in. It's incredible when you get them, but
don't stop it from
letting you like work your business.
I couldn't think of what
amazing. I'm doing the Whiff Box gang from Katrina's Live, approaching local businesses in the area with sample packs and asking if I can leave a bar bag. I might even try the doctor school. Amazing. I'm nearly active. I had 6 Whiff Boxes, a clearance order from Avon, closed a customer shopping link, yay! Which had a small PRV in it. Brilliant. What I would say as well is, hang on, I've gone about my neighborhood bags and now I have 10 new customers with, I don't know who that is, that's iPhone 17, but congratulations. Definitely what I would say is, especially as it's a new season, and obviously the girls can like totally like jump in on this, is posting on social media is amazing, but this is the perfect time, whether you've been a customer for a while. So last night, whether you've been a consultant for a while, last night after I'd had my dinner, I literally sat down and I have literally not even scratched the surface, but I was like, right, it's new season. I need to go back to like everyone that's been a customer and just say like, basically, I just said something like, hi, lovely, hope you're okay. Like, it's new season. Just check in. Do you still want to be on my contact list for Scentsy? Because, you know, there's some people that might now have a new consultant. They might not be buying Scentsy anymore, or they might just not have ordered for a while. And I didn't have anybody. And then I just put on the bottom, let me know if you don't want to be on my mailing list. And not one person came back and said, like, I don't want to be on your mailing list. A couple of people did say, like, oh, I've been meaning to message you. And I'm going to talk about where my PRVs come from in a minute. But if you've been in for a while, that's amazing. But also, if you're brand new, oh my God, you literally have, the world is your oyster. Use this as your opportunity to reach out on a one-to-one basis and introduce your business. Let people know that you've, you know, I've become a Scentsy consultant. Like, would you like to see the catalogue link? Like, it's new season. We've got amazing new products. Go through your husband's phone, your partner's phone, I don't know, like, get your best friends on board. Like, when you first start, it is literally, oh my God, you've just literally got so much opportunity. It's like bonkers. But definitely reach out to people on a one-to-one basis, because that's where the magic happens. Anything else to add on that, guys?
One-to-one message is like game changer, because not everybody's going to see your posts. My group is nearly 3 years old, and I get a lot of interaction in my group, and I get sales from my group because I've worked damn hard to get there. But I still don't get my 2,000 PRV just from posting in my group. No way. I'd probably get 500 if I'm looking.
I don't think. I mean, I've only put 100 PRV through, but I've got another 2 to put through tomorrow, and none of that has come from my group, from my posts. None of it. It's all been Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp.
Yeah. So definitely your business is, you've got to think about it like this, like I know we've talked about this loads of times, like your social media is almost like your shop front. It's a part of your business. It's definitely a part. It's great for, you know, attraction marketing and all that stuff, but it's the work you do behind the scenes. And it's really important to get those customer, get their phone numbers, get their email addresses, you know, because you always have to think, what if Facebook closed down tomorrow? What if Facebook just shut down tomorrow? Would you still have a business? Would you still have a contact list? Because if the answer is no, you need to make sure that you're getting, you know, their phone number so you can get them on WhatsApp or get them on email, and not just be on social media. That is like a big, massive tip from me to you, because it could happen. Who knows?
It might not even go down. You might get hacked.
Well, you might get hacked. Yeah, that's what.
A lot of people. You know, Claire Clark is on this call now. That happened to her. She lost everything. She never got it back. She had to start from scratch.
Gemma Webb.
That's tough. Yeah, Gemma Webb lost hers as well.
Gemma Webb is superstar director, and she literally lost her whole Facebook account. And Instagram. She couldn't get back into it. So, you know, luckily she did have a lot of her contacts on email and on their phone numbers, but like, take that as a lesson. Make sure you've got like a contact list. Okay, I talked about this on my live the other day, but I'm definitely going to share it again. So I did actually have somebody reach out to me today and say, I think what you're doing is out of compliance. And I was like, no, it's not. I know it's not. Not from this team, by the way, somebody else. But it's not, so don't worry. So Sample Club, obviously we've talked about before, but if you are sharing like Scentsy pricing, obviously, like I said, but basically what I've been doing is I've been doing my Sample Club for £11, which all I'm doing, they are literally choosing a room spray, okay? I'm charging them for the product. I'm charging them for the room spray. And I actually don't know how many I've got, but this has all come from like actually following up, like I say, last night, over the weekend. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27. I said I wanted 30. I didn't quite get there. But I'll be honest, that is from some of them ordering like 2 or 3 because they want like different fragrances. So, and then also what happened is somebody's ordered an Alice warmer when I was talking to her, and somebody's ordered a flower, and then it starts in conversations. But that has not just fallen in my lap. I have honestly done a lot of follow-up this weekend. So, but also in between, you know, kids' birthday parties and football and going and do a food shop and all those things, like, you know, you can totally fit it in, but definitely new season. And some of these are new customers that I didn't even know were on my Facebook and commented on a post, and then I messaged them. But some of these people have not ordered from me for a long time. And like you say, maybe it was new season, because some of them, the last conversations were in like before Christmas and they didn't order anything. So maybe these are like spring summer people. Maybe they're like coming into new season. But I would definitely recommend, 1, because we've got the incentive, 2, because it's a new product, and 3, it's just an amazing opportunity. Like definitely be talking to people about the room sprays, because just if everyone in your customer base has a room spray and falls in love with it, it's a whole new like product line. I literally couldn't love them anymore. I just think they're brilliant. And there's such a good price point, aren't they?
Such a good price.
So that's where my PRV has come from to start the month. And I haven't sold any whiff boxes or shared any whiff boxes or anything like that. So what I mean is that's just one product, guys, but we have like a whole new catalogue to work with. I've spent my weekend getting my deliveries out with all money and making more packs. Plan together my whiff box orders, but my plan for early next week is also to private message. Oh, I lost my thing there. All my customers with small kids and offer Thumpy or Bambi Buddy Easter bags. Amazing. You always seem to do treat bags that I like, but when I was pushing for my 2,000 a month, then I put it out to a few people. I'm so surprised at how much interest I had. Maybe remember, never presume people won't want, like, absolutely, like 100%. 100%.
Some Easter eggs. Some Easter eggs are like 20 quid.
I know.
And not many people want to buy their kids chocolate. Like, they get enough.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just so Claire's hit on like a really important point there. Like, never assume. Like, it's not our place to decide what people want to spend, whether they want to start a business. Like, it's not our place to make those decisions. So all you can do is ask the questions and definitely like never assume.
Yeah, 100%. So last day of the month in February, I had already put through orders on the Monday, and people had ordered things like fragrance flowers and all sorts of stuff. And I very nearly didn't message the people that had already ordered on Monday. And then I was like, Emma, don't be an idiot. So I did message them, and 3 of them put orders on Monday and on the Thursday as well. Yeah. So I very nearly talked myself out of it. Very nearly. I was that close. And I was like, no, don't be an idiot. Just message everybody. And that's what I did. And they still put orders in. So you should honestly never assume, because you just never know.
So, absolutely. Like 100%. You never, like I said, we don't know what people, and also what I always find is as well, like, you are right. I always sometimes think, I better not message them because they're still waiting on another order. But it's a different product. It's a different, they might need a gift for somebody, or they can go buy a gift in the high street, or they can buy a gift from you. So like, offer them that opportunity. How is the Easter bags going at 10? I sold 2 of those. I sold 2 £20 ones, and I'm putting buddies in, and they're not even like Easter buddies. I'm just going to put some chocolate in them, and it happens to be in an Easter bag. I ordered them on my month-end order. I think I did the sea turtle. I can't remember.
Yeah, because they were 10% off, weren't they?
Yeah. So yeah, I sold 2 of those. I only have had the best so far. However, March has been slower. I'm going back to basics and trying to grow my group and talk to more people. Absolutely amazing, Carrie. And if you're in Growth Academy, drop us a comment in the chat if you were in Growth Academy. Drop us a yes, mate.
There is a few. Louise is on. Carrie was.
What's the worst that can happen? They can say no, thank you. Exactly. I know it's something we've said a million times. When you go to McDonald's or when you go somewhere else and they say, do you want to upgrade, or do you want this, or do you want this? And you just say no, thank you, or you say yes. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Yes. Right. So everything you've learned in Growth Academy, this is why we're here. This is why every week we're going to be here just reminding you of these things and reminding you of this accountability. And also, another reason why, like, it's really important to thank your customers, like, publicly. One, to thank them, obviously, it's a lovely thing to do, but people get FOMO. People get that, like, it's that, like, herd mentality. I'm going to just give you a little example, and I know I always talk about exercise and stuff, but there is this thing called the CrossFit Games going on at the moment. Okay, I've only been doing CrossFit for 6 months. I was like, I'm not signing up to that. I don't really know what it is. I'm just quite happy to go to my classes. And I'm very fast learning. It's like, no, if you go to CrossFit, you do this. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to go somewhere and go do a comp. I was like, no, I can't do it. And they were like, you literally do it in the gym and your workout gets timed and it goes on like a worldwide leaderboard and you get ranked to like worldwide. And I was a bit like, yeah, okay. And it was like 20 quid and you get a t-shirt. And I was like, yeah, I'll sign up. Oh my God, it literally started on Friday and I'm like obsessed. I'm like looking on the leaderboards. I'm like seeing because I was a bit like, I don't want to miss out. Lisa's got an injury. She was like, I'm not signing up for the CrossFit Games because I won't be able to do it to my full potential. She went to I went on Friday. She went on Saturday. She texted me. She's like, yeah, I've joined up. She was like, because it's that FOMO, because everyone's in the gym, everyone's talking about it, everyone's cheering each other on. It doesn't matter. There's people in the like over 65s category doing it. Like they were like, Laura, just sign up, stop being a wally. And I'm in it now and I'm like loving it. So what I mean is, if you share in your group or on your social media that like 30 people have ordered a room spray, other people on your social media are going to be like, hang on a minute, what's this? They're all getting. I want to try one of them for £11. So it's that whole like herd mentality. And I am literally the most, I don't want to say gullible because that sounds terrible, like I'm saying our customers are gullible, but what I mean is it's human nature. And this CrossFit Games thing is like the perfect example. I said for weeks, I'm not doing it. Day one, I signed up because everyone else was talking about it. And I was like, hang on a minute, I want to be involved in that.
I love it.
So it's that like, it's that herd mentality and like why you've got to like share your energy and passion for it because people will want a piece of that.
Oh yeah, massively. They want a piece of it. They're just, I find that I sell a lot more wax when I like sniff, and I'm not very good at getting the scents. Like I'm so rubbish. I'm like, I really don't know what this smells like, but it smells amazing. Because I just can't, I don't know what it is. I just can't pick up what's in it. I'm just like so rubbish. I have to read the description. My customers,
you mean?
Yeah, I'm rubbish, honestly. But my customers, they love the fact that I just love it because I'm literally like, oh my God, like this is just amazing. Like, you know how you do it when you sniff one. And if I do that live, I sell more wax than if I do just posting it because they're genuinely like, oh my God, she loves it. It must be amazing. And I sell so much laundry because I'm constantly doing the flipping laundry like forever.
Yeah.
But I literally post every single time I put a wash on, and that's a lot. But yeah. I love it with so flipping much. And wildflower cotton, my God, I love it. Have you tried it, Caroline? I reckon it's right up your street.
No, not yet. I'm still
so good. Oh, I love it. It's not as strong as 3G flower, but it's lovely. Really, really spring-like. So I've been like massively sharing that, and I don't care that the price has gone up. I'm like, no, I love it. You need it in your life. And I've had loads of people ask for samples.
For also, that reason. Again, new people didn't know what it cost before. So exactly. If you get a new customer that tries it and falls in love with it, you know, they're not aware. So again, it's the whole like never assume, isn't it?
How much if you stick a laundry liquid? 17. What's laundry liquid now? 24. 41 quid for a laundry liquid and a washer with. So you stick that on Scentsy Club, you're getting 10% off. So if they moan about the price or they're on the fence about the price, get them to put it on Club because they'll get discount.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's another way of getting people to go on Club as well.
So when sorry, I'm going to come back and like put you on group view. So there were oh, hang on. Oh my God, what have I done here? I don't even know. Right, anybody else? Because there was a couple of other people that like had their hands up when I was asking like what your plans were, like how you've been working your business, like where your PRV was coming from. Anybody else want to share before we wrap up? We don't want to keep you too long. But yeah, as Natalie said, if you do, and I have done what you said, Natalie, I haven't actually clicked the button and put it through yet, but I have loaded it all in the bundle and saves. You can bundle and save the room sprays. So you're saving a little bit there, making a little bit.
A really good deal.
I missed the first part of this. Have you mentioned about the bundle for the 10 waxes?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's all the new season scents.
So good. Such a good deal. Such a good thing for them to promote on the basis that you'll get the incentive with selling two.
And you can put it through on your host rewards as well.
Ooh. Now that is a game changer.
It goes through as a half price if you want it half price.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Okay,
brilliant.
guys. So I feel like we said, it's not going to be the same as Growth Academy. Whereas if you don't do this, you're going to be kicked out. Glitter Sparkle. That's not how this is going to work. However, I did love the accountability of Growth Academy that we gave every week, and I think it's really important because if you otherwise, you know, if you don't like set yourself some challenges. So anybody want to throw one out there? Because I have got a couple of ideas, but I want anybody. So we're gonna do we'll do like a PRV challenge and like maybe like a sponsoring one. So anybody got any ideas of what this week's challenges could be, or what you're gonna set yourself as like self accountability, like to work your business this week? Feel free to drop in the chat.
Look at the chat.
Come on, peeps.
What if we hadn't done this tonight and you got up tomorrow morning and you were like, right, where is my PRV coming from this week? Okay, Marie, you'd like to be on 500 PRV. How are you going to do that? Where is that going to come from?
Plan.
What is the plan, people? Because
I want to prioritise the 10 bundle deal with some mystery bags. It's such a bargain, that 10 bundle deal. You can bundle them with the room sprays as well. Like if you did the bundle and save on the room spray, so everybody gets a new season wax and a room.
That's a great mystery bag. I'd have that.
I worked it out. It was something like £16.40, and that included the £6 shipping for the bundle of 10 waxes, a bundle and save of 6 room sprays, a bundle and save of 3 room sprays, and then 1 room spray on its own. 10 people will get 1 wax, 1 room spray, £16.40, including shipping, and you get the incentive. Boom, done.
63 quid. That is an absolute bargain.
Bear in mind the room spray on its own is £11, isn't it? So for £16.40, you're getting one of the brand new waxes as well.
So you're getting a couple of quid off each.
Amazing. Debbie, I'm going to have at least one John convert every day. Amazing. Amazing. I've tried mystery bags twice and no takers. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. My biggest tip to you would be, like we said earlier, keep going. But also reach out on a one-to-one basis. And if you're new, it's a brilliant opportunity. Like, you know, I've started a new business. I've got a mystery bag. Like, it's a great opportunity.
Don't call them mystery bags. Call them like a Scentsy starter bag or something like that. Yeah. So, you know, something completely different. Because if you're brand new, which I know you are pretty new because you're in my downline, you know, people won't have had them before, so they might not know what a mystery bag is. They might be like, I don't really know what's in it, so I don't want it. So try and rename them as something else, say a Scentsy starter kit, and then you can put some, you know, like a room spray in there, put something in for the car, like a car bar, not car bar, scent circle, and then put a wax bar in. And that's 3 different products that they're then trying as like a Scentsy starter kit, I suppose.
It's really funny. Lisa and I went round Lisa's on Friday night, and we had a takeaway, and we were talking about this and how, God, I remember in like just before lockdown, all the time we used to do, like, you'd get like a wax bar, a car bar, and a scent circle, and we bundle it and like do it. And I used to sell so many of them because they were literally getting like, it was just the perfect little, I can't remember what we called it, but yeah, I don't think it was a starter kit, but yeah, it's a brilliant opportunity, like you said, to kind of bundle stuff together. I get more when I go live in my group. Well, we all know what happened when everyone went live in Growth Academy. Their businesses exploded. We had people sponsoring for the first time, getting connections. I think
Louise is on. She's sponsored
for the first time in 3 years. So I'm still on 0, which is okay. This time next week, I'm going to be active by minimum. I'm going to bundle and save, room sprays, 1 new wax, and I'm having at least 1 more new consultant. I won't join convert a day now. Amazing stuff. And the thing is, this is what's really important to remember. I know we're all talking about like people being active on day 1, and I've got this, which is absolutely wonderful if they are, but also like it is only the 3rd of March.
Yeah.
So don't stress, don't worry. Like, everyone's lives are different, and this is why like we are having these every week. So we're going to have this weekly accountability so people can share, but it's never about comparison. It's always about, you know, just taking inspiration. And if you're not active yet, that's totally fine. It's the 3rd of March. We have plenty of time. So that's absolutely right, Steph, as you said. Like, it's, you know, you're not yet, but you will be. And it's not saying, oh, I'm going to try to be. It's I will be. And that's, you know, that's the mindset that you have to have.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let's have a look. Let's just come up. Okay. I've lost you, honestly. My mystery bag Monday, slow and steady. Absolutely. Slow and steady wins the race. Consistency is key. Don't know if did they need any bulbs? That's always a great follow-up. Does anyone need any bulbs? I got 3 messages back and 2 out of the 3 ordered a bar of wax. Amazing. My whiff box gum always gets me active. The Easter buddy bags. Firstly focus on clothesline. So hoping to get, yeah, clothesline fragrance flowers. Amazing focus. Sampling with a 10 little PRV boosts along the way. It's all about like that consistency. It's, you know, you've got the whole month to work your business. Because what I have seen over the years is like people will start really strong and then they're doing all this and it's like the first week and then they disappear for 3 weeks and then come back the first of the next month and be like, right, brilliant. And then, but it's all about, it's that image like that I'm sure a few of us have shared before, isn't it? People think consistency is that you have to be like fully on it. Like, no. If you do one consistent thing for your business every day, you've done something consistent for 30 days and then do it for the next 30 days and then do it for the next 30. And then before you know it, all these little seeds that you're planting are going to flower. So
you just have to show up every day. You don't have to show up all day, just every day. That's what my advice would be. Every day, just not all day. Don't be tired too far. You don't need to.
Oh my God, who said that? Jennifer Anderson, Jennifer Anderson. That's something she said in one of her speeches. It's about like being consistent, not constant. Because if you work your business, if you think you have to work your business constantly, you are going to burn out. You're going to start to resent it. You're going to hate it. You're going to, it's going to turn into a job, and you're not going to love it anymore. And the whole thing is, if you no 2 days are going to look the same in your life. So some days you're going to spend more time on Scentsy. Some days you might spend half an hour, and that's okay. And actually, what I find is, say I've had like a proper, like good couple of hours where I've been like sorting orders, or I've been doing follow-up, or I've, you know, been doing some back office stuff. And you have to go away and like just reset yourself a little bit and go be you for a bit and then come back to being the Scentsy consultant. Because actually nobody can work. I don't care what you do for a living. Nobody can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not healthy and it's not good for you. And also you're not going to be productive. So yeah, definitely consistency, not constant. Amazing. Okay, guys, unless anyone's got anything else they want to share, we will wrap this up for tonight. But I think more than anything, yes, Marie, Unpacked Deliveries live too with the new products. Definitely. More than anything, like the girls have said, consistency, showing people who you are, like showing people the, you know, the person behind the product, because like we've always said, every single consultant has got the same products, but you are your business. You are the face of your business. You are what people are going to be attracted to, and then the product's going to come second. You know what I mean by that. And anything else, girls, you want to add before we wrap it up?
Just what you were saying about basically getting your face out there, because you are your brand and the products come second. With all my posts in my customer group, one of those posts every single day has this in it.
You're the queen of this. You literally, your face is everywhere.
Every day my face appears once in my customer group, whether that's a picture of me with a product, whether that's a live, whatever. My face is there once a day. So I could have however many posts a day in my group, one of them will always have my face in it. You
want your network, if somebody said your name to your network, they want to think of Scentsy. You want to be sharing in conversation, in real life, on your social media. Like if somebody mentioned Scentsy, they want to be thinking of you, because it just, like oozes out of you naturally. That's what, and you know, and if you're utilizing the business as we all have the opportunity to, you can have the products in your home. You don't have to spend, you know, what I will say, don't spend your Scentsy money on family, don't spend your family money on Scentsy, spend your Scentsy money on your family. You know, we all have access to the host rewards. So make sure, how many times have I heard that saying in the last but yeah, so I think that's it really. And it was just like I said, just for a little bit of accountability. We'll do these every week. We will go back over like some past trainings and maybe pick out some more like definitive tasks for you as the weeks go forward. But tonight was really more, like we said, because it's the beginning of the month. We wanted to go over the planning ahead document. And like Emma said at the beginning, on purpose, Dan Orchard, not my husband, Dan. I always feel weird when I say that. Dan hasn't put loads of stuff in there on purpose because we have this to work with. And if you ever say, like, if you're ever thinking, I don't know what to do, go and open this and choose something and work on that day, and then pick something else and work on that, and then pick the next. You know, you've got so much content. And also try and start like, oh God, this is like a whole nother training, but like, I know for me, definitely try and start booking some coffee mornings, some parties, get your borrow bag out, like make sure it's working for you. Mine's gone out on, it actually went out just before month end, and I did say to her, some of those waxes are going to be going tomorrow, and she's like, don't worry, if I pick any that are, she's like, just anyway. So she's actually ordered a 6-pack pair and a couple of extra bars for her mum, so I'm picking it up at the school tomorrow. But that has been definitely a focus for me recently, is like, as soon as it's back, make sure it's going out to somebody else. Have you got a friend, have you got a family member who hasn't tried Scentsy? What we've just talked about really for the last hour is social media and like follow up in your messenger. But remember, that's only one side of your business. Make sure that borrow bag is going out, and you're asking. We can do a party training next week. We can talk about parties, but start thinking about where some volume PRV is going to be coming from, because that's going to have like a huge impact on your business.
Yeah, massive. Parties are going to be my focus this month, I think.
Actually, shall we have that as a task?
Yes.
Shall we have that as a task this week? Okay.
Good idea.
Try and get a party in your diary for this month or next month. So even if people like an actual, like, so you want to be asking people, do you want to have like, get the girls round, have a coffee morning, whatever. But make sure this week you are asking for parties. We'll create a little image, and when you've booked one and you've like confirmed the date, like shout yourself out in the group. Online party.
Well, I know what I'm making.
Well, I know what you're doing after this.
I don't know what I'm doing when I get off this Zoom.
But yeah, online party, borrow bag party, in-person party, however you want to do it, but party in some way, shape or form, because you want to be getting your hostesses working for you and collecting in that like amazing volume PRV. And then, oh, look what happens. You're really good at this. Do you want to be a consultant?
Yeah.
Not silly, Scentsy, when they set these things up. So that can be this week's task. Obviously, sharing the opportunity. We have an amazing join kit, and trying to get a party booked in your diary for this month or next.
Okay. Love it. Love it. I haven't done, well, I did have a party booked for this month. Unfortunately, she's just cancelled it, but I absolutely love parties.
Yeah, me too.
They are so fun. And the first one I did, I was absolutely terrified. So if you are terrified of doing them, perfectly normal to be scared of walking into a room full of people you don't know. But honestly, once they start chatting amongst themselves and sniffing all the waxes and that, it's fine.
They pretty much forget you're there.
Yeah,
yep.
You just become like and also you can party with your kit. You don't need you don't need loads of
I'm gonna make you all feel better about parties and tell you what I did on my first ever party. The hostess made me a cup of tea, which I was obviously very grateful for. And as I was setting up and I was breaking up wax to drop in my warmers, so it was all like melted once our guests arrived, a bit of wax fell in my cup of tea and melted straight away because it was only like a little bit. And I remember it was Christmas cottage. So there was this little bit of red wax floating on top of my cup of tea. And I was too embarrassed to say to the hostess, oh, look, I've dropped wax in my tea. Could I have another one? So I drank it.
Okay. Did you really?
I drank it.
Cottage tea.
Well, fun fact, I one of my very, very, very early parties, I don't even know, does the kit still come in a big box? I don't even know. That's really bad, isn't it? I didn't, yeah, but mine, what I mean is I knew it would come in a box. I didn't know if it'd be the same box. But yeah, so the big box that your kit comes in, that's what I used to take my kit out to parties in. And I literally remember clear as crystal, this was somebody I used to waitress with. It was an afternoon party, it was a daytime party, and she was literally, there was like a grass verge as you walked over from where I parked across to her door, and I literally walked out and I picked it up and I went like that and the bottom fell out of it and everything fell on the floor in the grass.
Oh
So
my
we're
God.
like scrambling around picking it. Oh my God, I've got so many stories I could tell you about parties, but like so many. Well, actually, the last one I'm going to finish on is, well, some I've done, guys, and honestly, I've walked out with 50 quid. It's not necessarily been a qualifying order, but the one I am just gonna, that never ever deterred me though. The one I will just focus on is, like Claire said, never assume. Some of you have heard this before. One of the best parties I've had in the last couple of years was in a, wasn't an old people's home, but it was in like an assisted living. You know, when you get like loads of like flats for like elderly people and they've got like a ward and control, and there's like a community centre in the middle. It was one of my customers' mums lives in one like that, and she said, oh, mum does like a thing on a Friday afternoon, like why don't you bring your scents there? And I'll be honest, maybe inside I thought, oh, I'll go along, that'll be nice. Like never really had any great expectations, and I walked out with an £800 order, and I literally spent two and a bit hours with all these lovely people, talking about my kids, talking about my dog, having a cup of tea and a bit of cake, and it was lovely. And they were just like, it was in like October, November, and they were like buying fragrance flowers and this as a Christmas present, and some of them are now my repeat customers. So what I mean is never, ever, ever assume. Never assume, because you never know what's going to happen. So make sure you're asking. My focus is going to be, there is a mum at the school in Finley's class who does nails from home. She's ordered stuff, and I said to her, like, one morning, why don't you just have like a coffee morning? And she said to me that she was going to. So this week I'm going to be locking that down and getting that booked in. That's where my mind's going to be coming from. I'm putting that out into the universe.
I love it.
Cool. Guys, it's 9 o'clock, so we won't keep you any longer. Let's have another amazing, amazing week. Caroline, are you happy to make a party flyer? I'm happy to do it, if not.
Yeah, I'll do it in a sec. I'll eat my dinner first. It's cold.
Yeah, so let's have another amazing week. Let's focus on sponsoring. Let's keep, doing all the things, but just remember, never assume, and you are totally capable of whatever you put your mind to this week.
Yes. I'll make one for parties, and I'll make another one for sponsoring as well.
Yes.
Okay. Amazing. Right, guys. Have a good week. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.